The sound of cracking knuckles is something that most of us have experienced. For some people, it's a habit that they can't seem to shake off, while others can't stand the sound or the sight of someone cracking their knuckles. Despite the debate over whether cracking your knuckles is harmful or not, there's one thing that's certain: the pop you hear is caused by a bubble of gas burning. Before we dive into the science behind this, let's understand what happens when you crack your knuckles. When you pull your fingers, neck, or any other joint, you create a vacuum in the space between your bones. This vacuum causes the synovial fluid, which acts as a lubricant, to rush in and fill the space. The rush of fluid causes the popping sound that we all know so well. Now, let's get to the science behind the bubble of gas. The synovial fluid in your joints contains dissolved gases such as oxygen, nitrogen, and carbon dioxide. When you pull your fingers apart, the pressure in the synovial fluid drops, causing these gases to form a bubble. This is similar to what happens when you open a bottle of soda. The pressure inside the bottle decreases, causing the carbon dioxide to form bubbles. So, you might be wondering, what causes the bubble to pop and make that sound? Well, it turns out that the bubble of gas burning is responsible for the sound. When the bubble is formed, the gases inside are at a low pressure and a high temperature. As the bubble collapses, the pressure inside increases, causing the gases to heat up rapidly. The gases then reach a temperature of around 5,500 degrees Celsius, which is hotter than the surface of the sun. At this temperature, the gases ionize, which means that they lose or gain electrons and become electrically charged. This creates a plasma, which is a state of matter that is often referred to as the fourth state of matter. The plasma emits light, which is what creates the flash of light that you might see when you crack your knuckles. The popping sound that you hear is caused by the shockwave that's created by the collapse of the bubble. As the bubble collapses, it creates a vacuum, which causes the synovial fluid to rush in and fill the space. The shockwave then travels through the synovial fluid and creates the popping sound that we all know so well. Now that we understand the science behind the popping sound, let's address the question of whether cracking your knuckles is harmful. There has been much debate over this, with some people claiming that cracking your knuckles can lead to arthritis. However, studies have shown that there is no evidence to support this claim. While cracking your knuckles might be annoying to some people, it's generally considered to be harmless. However, if you experience any pain or discomfort when cracking your knuckles, it's best to avoid doing it. In rare cases, excessive knuckle cracking can lead to swelling, reduced grip strength, and joint damage. In conclusion, the pop you hear when you crack your knuckles is caused by a bubble of gas burning. This bubble forms when the pressure in the synovial fluid drops, causing dissolved gases to form a bubble. When the bubble collapses, the gases inside become ionized and create a plasma that emits light. The shockwave created by the collapse of the bubble creates the popping sound that we all know so well. While cracking your knuckles might be annoying to some, it's generally considered to be harmless. However, if you experience any pain or discomfort when cracking your knuckles, it's best to avoid doing it.